אפשר שקט? כולם להיות בשקט. שקט!
Wait, now how many is in front of more.
10! 9!
Now how more stand up. That way.
6! 5!
Turn around now. Now you You sure that's high enough?
הנושא של רוב הפרשה הוא על המשכן ובניית הכלים. יש גם כמה פרשיות לפני פרשת ועקב שמדברות על מלאכת המשכן, תרומת שדה וכתיסה. אפשר לראות מכאן כמה חשוב מלאכת המשכן לבני ישראל. ובעצם הפרשה מתחילה באמצע נושא מלאכת המשכן. אבל באמצע הפרשה יש שני פסוקים שמדברים על נושא אחר לגמרי. על נושא השבת. 6 ימים תעשה מלאכה וביום השביעי יהיה לכם קודש שבת ושבתון. להשם. כל העושה בו מלאכה יומת. לא תמהרו אש בכל משלכם ביום השבת. מדוע כתוב כאן באמצע נושא כל כך חשוב את שני הפסוקים האלה שלא קשורים למשכן? מסביר כאן רש"י שאפילו שמלאכת המשכן כל כך חשוב, השבת בוחר אותו. חכמים לומדים איתם גם כן שכל המלאכות שאסורים בשבת קשורים למשכן. תודה רבה לאבא שלי שעזר לי להכין את עבודת התורה ועזר לי לבחור את כל הדברים שהתלבטתי בהם.
Nechama, in English. Go ahead.
תודה רבה גם לאמא שלי שהכינה הרבה מהאוכל ותראה את המקום ודאגה שלא יהיה משהו חסר ועזרה לי לבחור את הסביבה ואת הסלע ואת כל הממתקים מהדברים האלה.
You done? Oh.
תודה גם לסבא וסבתא שלי שהגיעו מאמריקה עד לפה, אפילו שלקח להם הרבה זמן, הם לא רצו להפסיד את המחילה שלהם, עושה את הפציעה לגיל בית ישראל, לקבלת כל המסורות.
She wants to thank her grandparents for coming so far.
Give them money.
תודה גם לאחי היקרים שלו פה, שלא יפריעו בכל ההכנות, ויוכלו להביא דברים כבדים לפגישות. תודה גם לאחותי שירה שהגיעה מירושלים ועזרה בשגרירים להעביר רעיונות והייתה אחות נהדרת. תודה לאחותי סטארט שהכינה יום אוכל למסלול, עשתה לי את השיער ועזרה לי לבחור את הצבעים ואת הסביבה והתשעות. תודה לכל מי שבאה לפה ולחגוג איתי את הגיל שאני עולה ומוטלת עליי את עול מצוות. תודה לסטארט ואחת המושלמת שהיו איתי בכל רגע שהייתי תפוקה לעזרה ושהגיעו כאן לשמוח ולחגוג ולהתרגש איתי.
זה היה יוצא מן הכלל! זה היה יוצא מן הכלל! אבן ארץ אשבר!
Do you guys want to sit?
What?
Want to sit? Do you want to sit?
On what?
My chair. Do you want to sit?
Of course not.
יברך אותך אדוני וישמרך. יאר אדוני פניו אליך ויחונך. יישא אדוני פניו אליך ויעשה לך שלום.
Okay, may God bless you with the strength and vision of Sarah, with the wisdom and foresight of Rebecca, with the courage and compassion of Rachel, and with the gentleness and graciousness of Leah, and their faith in the promise of our people's heritage.
Okay,
Go Nechama's grandkids!
Sorry, I'm gonna speak in English. Okay. I don't have like a whole speech, but I wanted to just say a few things. One is I was trying to think of what everyone, should take something home, right? Something fun, something nice to take home from the bat mitzvah. Yes, we have the malacha, but I wanted to give you guys something. I was trying to think what to give, and then I decided I would combine it with something that was in the zecher of the Nechama of my brother, who was Tifter, a little over a year ago. So, I went to a seminar with Rebbetzin Dina Weinberg, Alei Shalom. And one thing that she was a woman who, you never met a woman so chazak in emunah and so strong. She was such a beautiful neshama. And one of the things she taught us that a lot of times, after you get married, you'll see a lot of times you spend a lot of time doing things where you just have to wait. You have to wait in Misrad Panim, you have to wait in the line, you have to sit on the bus. And she said a yid should always have something in their head that they think about that's kashor to Hashem when they're just doing nothing, okay? So one of the things that I learned was when Shira was a baby. I used to take her to a Shira. I used to schlep her, and I think her name was Rebbetzin Weissman. She was a daughter of Reb Isby, and she would go over the 7 Yisodot Shel Bitachon V'Hashem that's in Chovot Halavavot. And I put it on a magnet for everybody. It's in English and it's in Hebrew. He doesn't give over this tiny little ketah, but it's like kind of a sikum. But her whole shir was just telling over sipurim about these Berei B'Tachon. And why are they so important? Okay, so like you can go home with a cute little magnet or a cup, but what's going to happen to the magnet and the cup? It's going to break, or you're going to lose it on the bus. But if you have something like this in your head, you never lose it. You always have it, and it's something to carry with you your whole life. Okay. So, for instance, right? What are some of the Yesodot Bitachon? The first one is that Akash Baruch Hu is Marachem more than any other Bria, right? And his kindness, his Chesed, we get it all the time, right? Hashem is constantly aware of all my needs and desires and always seeks to help me. Hashem is all powerful and nothing can stop him from executing his decree. Hashem knows what's best for me and how to help me. Hashem is with me throughout my entire life and has already done countless acts of great kindness for me. There's no one who can help me or harm me other than Hashem because I'm always in his hands. And Hashem generously does kindness for those who deserve and those who don't deserve, and his chesed is everlasting. Okay? So you learn them. It's a little bit like the Ivrit is a little more katar, but they're really, really important. For instance, say you are running to catch a bus, and then whoosh, right, it goes right by. Has it happened to anyone? Yeah. So frustrating, right? But if we remember that every little thing we do, Hashem planned it out for us, and that's what he wanted to happen, right? So then it helps calm us down. Or if something happens at school, a girl's might leave you, or you lost in Hevel right away, and now you have to again, and you feel frustrated. You can remember there's no one who can help or harm me other than Hashem, because I'm totally in his hands. That means that girl can't harm me. Only Hashem can pogea me, right? Because he thinks it's something that should happen, right? So I know it's like you guys, maybe it's a little young for you, I don't know, but you put it on your fridge and every once in a while you look at it. Remember a couple years ago you guys learned the Shloshesrei Ikrei Emunah? Yeah, you learned that in school. Anybody remember any of them? You don't have to say them. So the Shloshesrei Ikrei Emunah, that's how we learn about Hashem runs the whole world, right? That's how we learn how Hashem runs the world, the whole world. What are these? This is how Hashem is in my life, how Hashem relates to me, okay? And it's so important as a bat mitzvah that you remember that the whole point, what's a bat mitzvah? It means now I have this different relationship with Hashem that I'm able to do mitzvahs. What are mitzvahs? And mitzvahs are kind of like when you have a friend and you learn that your friend likes this kind of soda and not that one. So on her birthday, you're going to get her the soda that she likes, right? So the mitzvahs are what Hashem likes, ki'ilu. So we want to have a good kesher with Hashem. We want to do our mitzvahs even better, right? So that's, now that you're about mitzvah, Nechama, every single mitzvah you do is a way to build your kesher with Hashem. And these are, to get to know Hashem is also another kesher. Sorry, I know this is long, but I'm just going to talk about first my brother Jay. His name is Yaakov Ben Stanford. It's not a Jewish name, but that's what he was not my. He wasn't born in our family. When we lived in Hawaii, we knew him through shul, and his mother died, and my parents brought him into our house and took care of him, and he had a lot of troubles. He didn't have an easy life. Yeah, he was always so calm and happy, and he wanted to take care of people. He had tremendous hakarat hatov. He had gratitude towards other people, and we all knew him as somebody that always made us laugh. But it was more than that. He was a really creative person, and he was super loyal. Such a good Nechama friend. I know I see that with Nechama. She's also a really loyal friend. She always wanted to take care of people. So I want to try to remember him. And you guys can think of him when you learn these. If you put him on your fridge, okay? But Nechama, this is really your day. So just a few things about our Nechama. She's our baby. Okay. She doesn't act like a baby. She's always been going on 20. You know, she's a very mature girl. And Nechama, I'm sure you all know, she's always very chaychani, and she's sort of happy. She's always smiling. She's a really loyal friend, just like Uncle Jay, right? Also, lots of hakarat hatov. She would sometimes just leave me notes thanking me for things, things like that. She's a very considerate person. I remember sometimes she'd play games with her older brother, and she would mavater to them so they wouldn't be upset. And they wouldn't play with her. And she's super sweet and creative and fun-loving. You guys all know Nechama.
Yeah.
I bless you, Nechama, that this start of your new shlav in life that you're now about mitzvah should be one of lots of joy and meaning, and that you should find a really, beautiful kesher with Hashem, and that all your mitzvahs should be just to help you build that relationship with Hashem, and you should have a beautiful, happy life.
תודה רבה.